Welcome back to the catch up here on Cris Cyborg's YouTube channel. I am James Lynch. She is Cris Cyborg. Cris, how are you this afternoon?
I'm great. Just back from training, exciting and waiting for see what's my next fight, but I'm happy to be here with you, James.
Yes, always good to talk to you every week. We got to mention quickly the jersey, Tom Brady retiring here today. How cool is that? What a career he's had. Yeah,
amazing career. He's did a lot of things for his sport, and he's getting older, but still great performance. It's very nice and very cool. Congratulate him. Now new chapter in his life. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. What a career it was. Before we get into everything, just make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button here on the video. We really appreciate the support. Cris, we had a Bellator card last week, but I actually don't want to start there first. Cat Zingano. I was really surprised by this on Twitter last week, saying that you're not drug testing. What was your reaction to that? I was very surprised to see that.
I was super cool with Cat. I was really surprised about what she's saying this. And then actually, I don't know why she'd go this way. I don't know why she's lying, because I didn't lie when the next interview, the last interview we did. I told you Bellator told me she'd like to have another fight before I go to the belt. It's making me really surprised to say something like this, lying about this. If you see my career, I'm 17 years professional. You can see 17 years is the same performance. You can see my career is consistent. Cat Zingano is 2008 for 2014. She's beat a lot of girls, undefeated, beat Misha Tate, beat Amanda Nunes. And after she joined USADA 2015, she's in the 5 fights, she lost 4. And then people can say whatever they want to say about me, but if you see him 17 years with USADA, on USADA, I always keep it consistent in great performance. It's sad she's doing this way, but the reality, she's going to do another fight before our fight, and just keep training and wait, it's own pressure on her. So yeah, I'm ready to see the next one.
Yeah, and hopefully you get a fight book soon. I don't know what's going on there, but yes. Like I said, I know you're ready to go, so it's not an issue with that. We got to talk about the Bellator card last week. What a performance that was from Ryan Bader in the main event. He was an underdog going into the fight. What did you make of him successfully defending his title?
Congratulations for him. It's very nice too. He's already have the booked fight. His next fight, with Congo and Paris are going to be a huge fight. It's nice when the champion, his age too. You want to fight all the time. Be able to be consistent fighting, and very nice. I wish you the best, and they're going to be great fighting for this.
Someone you've been linked to in the past made a return to pro wrestling last week. Ronda Rousey. What did you make of that? That was pretty cool to see her in there.
Actually, I watched it. I was really happy, for her, because after she's had the baby, 4 months after, I see she's really work hard for back to the shape and the back again. It's very nice. And Becky Lynch did the same thing, then have the babies and coming back. And it really motivated me, when maybe having my baby, I can return fast to compete again. And I wish the best for her. She's doing great in WWE, and if everyone is all the moms now,
Yeah, the moms are taking over. No, it's been cool to watch. Our former co-host here on this show, Dione Barbosa, a friend of yours, training partner, she picked up, I saw, a gold medal in the Jiu-Jitsu World League in San Diego. How proud of you were you of her? I mean, that was a great performance.
Dione Barbosa, I know her a little bit. It's going to be almost 1 year, but she's really inspired. She's really disciplined girl. She likes to learn. She's been training King's MMA for her strike game, and she get really bad, better every day. And, grappling, she's amazing grappling, judo Olympic level. And I'm very happy for her. She get that win. She's going to compete in more and more jiu-jitsu. This is just going to be more experience for her and get ready for the next match. And she did her last fight in MMA. She lost. I always believe she's a win because she did give a lot of damage for her opponent. She lost for the points. But I'm very excited for see her next fight. I think she's getting better every time, every training. We train together. I'm a little heavier than her, but she's all the time, on point in the training and this challenge, both. So I hope LFA put her fight soon, for she can do great show. And I believe soon she's going to be a UFC Bellator fighter. And yeah, you guys going to hear about Dione Barbosa.
Yeah, yes. We're really excited. A prospect to keep an eye on for sure. So we'll definitely be keeping tabs. It seems like every week we talk about Jake Paul. This last week he came out with the diss track on Dana White. I'm sure you caught it. What did you think?
What do you think, James?
I thought, hey, listen, he's pretty good. You know, I got to give him credit. I think Jake Paul can certainly put a track together for sure. What were your thoughts though?
You know, I believe like this. Have a lot of things to say in the music. I don't agree because, you know, but a lot of things I agree. Example, the long-term health care, it's very important for the fighters. You know, it's a lot of things. I get in one position in my career because I start to stand up for telling things, for defending myself, or for to defend like for equal rights for the fighters to, you know, doing something. And then people really penalize me. A lot of people listen to me and say, Cris, just a complaint. No, it's for the better for the sport for all the fighters. But you know, it's nice how he stand up for the fighters. You know, how he say about getting paid, health care insurance. I think is very good. So I believe we're getting better for the fighters this way. And man, there's a lot of courage. You know, I think it's good. I think a lot of fighters have to see. A lot of fighters cannot say anything, but for sure, a lot of people listen to this music and they agree a lot of things. You know, but I believe it was great when they invite me to do. I say, okay, cool, let's do that. My actress, you know, actress time.
Yeah, well, I think the important thing is Jake is bringing topics to the forefront that need to be discussed. Fighter pay, long-term healthcare, you nailed it there. I mean, everyone just wants to see the fighters taken care of. That's the biggest thing, right? And I think yourself.
I receive a lot of text messages for all the fighters. A lot of text messages about the music, and the one, you know, the one I really can see an example of long-term insurance, long-term health care. He broke his arm 10 years when he's two-time world champion in UFC, and after 10 years, he had to do his own surgery. Nobody gonna care how he has the same arm. He's broken the fight. So, and I receive a lot of messages. A lot of got a positive way. It's very nice. I hope some change. And the mentally, the fighters have to change too. You know, we have to fight together.
Yeah, very well said, Cris. Very well said. Speaking of the Paul brothers, Logan Paul apparently going to be has agreed to fight Brazilian social media star Whindersson Nunes. And I know that you're sort of tied into this. That you know, there's some interest of you potentially fighting on that card as well. Has there been any update on that? Because I know your name was brought up.
You know, this weekend he fought one super boxing fighter in Brazil, represent Popo. He's a lot of belts. He did amazing in the fight. A lot of courage. You know, he's get out the comfort place. He don't need doing a box fight. You know, but he's get out his comfort place, go to the ring and fight like no quit, keep going and even the heart. So I think it is now Logan Paul saw his fight and say, okay, I accept the challenge. And for me, you guys know it's always my dream to one boxing fight, and then for me it's going to be the card for Dan is going to be amazing, and there's a challenge for me too. It's a different sport, but you know, for me, I always love challenge. It'll be a great fight. You know, Whindersson Nunes is huge star in Brazil, and people love him there. It's going to be a great fight for Logan Paul.
Sticking with boxing, how cool is this? Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor, going to be taking place April 30th. How excited are you for that fight? That's going to be awesome.
You know, I just put on picture today. It's like, congrats for Jake Paul. It was nice, you know, nice to sign with this fight. It's gonna be a great fight. I'm in team Serrano. You know, we moved together. We talk a lot together. Right. Yeah. I believe Katie Taylor, she really don't like a rough fight, a hard fight. So if she put her in her place, go hard, I think she can have the opportunity to KO her, and it'll be a great fight. When I'm team Serrano, and let's see how's the fight gonna go.
And speaking of boxing, some more boxing, Junior Dos Santos is going to be taking part in that Triad 2 card. What do you think of that with Junior, you know, leaving the UFC now, getting paid a lot better, you know, elsewhere, doing some Triad boxing?
You know, I did watch the first one. It was very exciting fight. I know it's inside on triangle, you know, it's triangle is different in the ring, but I believe it's like a dirty box with MMA gloves. And it's going to be an exciting fight. Maybe I'm going to be there watching live. You know, but I think it's going to be a great fight. It's a great opportunity for other events too.
And of course, boxing with MMA gloves, is that something you'd ever do? Because it's kind of interesting, right?
You know, like MMA fighters, they are crazy. You know, sometimes in the training we spar and box with MMA gloves. But this is for MMA fighters normal. So I believe it's harder for sure, but because you're doing this all the time in the gym, I think it's going to be, it's okay. I always do like to do it. It's going to be fun. Yes. And I was going to forget about, I think Clarissa Shields is going to fight tomorrow, yeah?
Yes, yeah. There's some that's what I was hearing as well too. So it should be interesting, right? So a
Yeah,
lot
I'm
going
gonna
on.
shout out for Clarissa Shields. She's gonna fight, I believe it's tomorrow. I don't know, 4 days left, 1 day left. But I wish the best for her. Come to the victory, doing her the best, and then it's the women's boxing just growing.
Yeah, it's been great to see. Women's boxing being brought to the forefront. It's just great to see after all these years of not getting the respect. Now they're in the forefront, which is great. As we usually do when we end the show, we got to do our Portuguese saying of the week. How would I say? What time is it?
Que horas
Que horas?
são?
So que horas so?
Yes.
There we go. First try. That doesn't usually happen.
Easy.
So I'm getting better and better.
Time.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna know what time it is, which is really important. As we usually do, just before we get out of here, just a reminder about the premium service, CrisCyborg.com. For less than a cup of coffee, you get access to exclusive content on CrisCyborg.com. There's the Q&As every month. There's the tutorial videos. There's a lot of good stuff, and available in Bitcoin, right, Chris? What's going on the site this next little bit?
Yes, you guys go to my website. If you'd like to get one shirt, anything you accept to crypto, Bitcoin, you guys gonna welcome to enjoy our website. And every Saturday we do an event in Brazil, and then every Saturday we put some fights over there. You can enjoy too, Cyber Nation event and see fights. And yes, you guys enjoy, and premium service is very nice. I just did it yesterday. With my fans, we talk, enjoy. We have time together, make the interviews with them. Then it's nice. If you would like to enjoy the next one, sign up. And every Thursday we have a Techniques Thursday too. You have a little bit of workout to do at home.